Yeah, we're still talking about some snow moving through from west to east, and the snow will be making for accumulation up to about a half-foot, if not more, in some locations. Just to the west of Louisville, we have a pretty well-defined line of the snow drifting through. And again, we're not looking at blizzard conditions today, just some steady snow coming down from west to east with time. And again, this snow is going to be making for some limited visibility as far as we're concerned. You can see just west of I-65 over Palmyra towards Corydon and over Henryville. That's where we do have the first couple initial bands of scattered to widespread snow showers. We're actually going to be continuing to see the snow really dictate our weather forecast all day long today. And again, we are going to be noticing a solid half-foot, if not up to a foot of snow, especially north of Interstate 64. Down to the south, this is where the focus will be later on today for some freezing rain to be forming. Munfordville towards Litchfield right now, picking up the snow. And again, we are going to be seeing some of that freezing rain and freezing drizzle dictate the overall picture down to the south. But up to the far north, this is where there will be mainly just some solid snow coming down. We're already noticing that right now on radar. Also, this is another look at this whole storm system overall, and we're not the only ones dealing with this very impactful weather. Kansas City has been noticing periods of freezing rain and now some decent bands of snow coming down over St. Louis as well, and some additional pockets of freezing rain right along that Tennessee state line and in central in southern Missouri. A quick look at our weather alerts. We do have winter storm warnings encompassed all across much of the midsection of the United States from St. Louis, Kansas City under blizzard warnings. So again, we are not the only ones dealing with this extreme winter weather, as we are expecting to see an ice storm warning still in effect for spots along into the south of the Ohio River, mainly for western Kentucky for the duration of this storm. So again, Futurecast continue to show this snow being dumped on our neck of the woods basically all day long today. As late as about 10 in the morning here, notice these snow showers still becoming scattered to widespread. Down to the south, that's where we do have some freezing rain that is going to be going on today. So there will be a kind of a pocket of warmer air in the atmosphere. And as that warmer air begins to override our area and move into metro Louisville and southern Jefferson County, closer to about 4 p.m., that's where the snow is going to be forming over to freezing rain and some patches of freezing drizzle. Notice as well, around 10 o'clock or so, most of the snowfall from the Louisville area will be turning over to freezing rain. And again, that freezing rain will be the main focus all night long tonight. So unfortunately, that ice is also going to be making for the difference with power outages possible. We're also going to be noticing that roadways will be completely covered in ice at times. So make sure you take it easy with travel. If you don't have anywhere to go, stay inside, ride this out. We're going to consider to see more snow move through from our west as we get you into the remainder of Monday morning. And with time, this batch of snow Monday will be a slow mover to the east and finally looking to be rolling through our neck of the woods as early as about 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So once the snow departs, then the main story for our area will be the cold air. We still are looking at 4 to 8 inches of snow anywhere within this dark blue shaded area. Again, this does include Louisville and points south of there, upwards of 8 to 12 inches or more, mainly along into the north of Interstate 64. So again, this whole storm system will be affecting us all day long today, going into the night tonight, and even during much of the daytime hours tomorrow, where there is going to be a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch of ice also in the forecast along and south of Interstate 64. North of 64, we do have more of a 1/10 to a 1/4 of an inch, but again, that'll be enough ice to be making for some power outages possible. Tree branches will be falling over too easily with this kind of ice going on. We're tracking some frigid cold temperatures on the back edge of the system, so once we do rid ourselves of these weather impact alert days today and tomorrow, we are talking about periods of sun, but it will get real cold outside. A high of only 24 degrees and low temperatures in the single digits as we get you into mid to late week.